Okay, so this is getting a little long, and all of these conversations are getting a little long. I'm gonna start cutting it down a little, I think. We'll see. Anyway, Luca wants to talk to me even though we're enemies. And we want to talk about battle tactics. This would not happen. This plot is nonsense. I understand, like, half the... No, actually, I don't get this. Like, half the cast is like, oh, you know, I know we're enemies at the moment, but let's still do kind of friend things. Let's meet up at the cafe. Let's be nice to each other. Let's discuss battle tactics. And it's just like, we just tried to murder the guy he's following around. It's like if Brock occasionally just went out to hang out with, like, Team Rocket, except for, no, that at least, like, that's kind of a friendly rival thing without the whole, like, murder business. I'm trying to think of a good example here, and I'm at a loss just because I don't think there is one. Like, how would you feel if your buddy was just hanging out with, I don't know, the dude that just tried to strangle you at the bar the other day? Like, after a certain point, you look at your friend and be like, are you my friend? Are you? Are we actually friends, or are you just kind of fair weathering with me until I question you, saying like, hey, this is not acceptable within our friendship. Like, why are you acting this way? And they're like, well, I'm not really their enemy. Like, I don't want to not be friends with them. And it's like, yeah, but we're
And nothing of consequence was said. He uses a big hammer because he can teleport with it, and because he wants to build muscle as a small child man, ? I don't know.
Yep, here's another one. If it's because we fought as enemies, don't worry, it doesn't bother me. I just... we keep trying to murder them, kind of.
Oh,
Kinda.
Would you like to talk about gardening?
Not really, no. I apologize. But I have no interest in gardening. I don't know. I mean, I guess I'll straight up say this. These Bond episodes are empty as hell. There's nothing in them. The characters are, like... I think I compared this a little bit specifically to, I compared this specifically to Four Houses. I don't remember if I compared it to Four Houses specifically, in a video or when I was just kind of talking about the game in general. But in a lot of these games, they have these support conversations where you get to know the person, but there's no arc. You're just kind of talking to them, and then they're just talking at you. Like, it doesn't feel like a conversation. It feels mechanical. It's more like, here's this thing that I'm interested in, and we're just going to blather about it for a while. Like, I was legitimately invested in, oh shoot, what was her? I don't remember what tarot card she was or what her name was, but in Persona 5, there's a, one of your social links is with this, it's not Go, it's the other one. Shogi? Maybe it's Shogi? I forget. But effectively, she's this professional board gamer to some degree. Or aspirational professional. Effectively, no different from like a young chess genius. But her mother's been forcing her to do all of these competitions, and she's been throwing a couple of matches, and the pressure's been getting to her. And it's just this really compelling side story about this largely irrelevant character. And it was really neat to see that play out. I have no interest in what any of these characters say. This guy just wants to get in Kasane's pants, which is creepy as shit, because he's, like, a lot older. God, I don't even remember what she has to talk about. Oh, right, she's lazy. She's got a split personality disorder with, like, a weird cleaning gag. Literally, the only interesting character in this entire cast that I've run into so far has been, like, Gemma and Shiden. And that's it. It's just tough. Anyway, let's start the next mission.
We can leave after we get a little rest.
Hey, Kasane, are we positively, absolutely going to Togetsu?
Of course we are.
At the very least, we should be able to learn something about the cargo sent to the research facility.
I understand that you have bad memories of that place,
This time we can make good memories of it.
Or is there some other reason you don't want to go to Togetsu? If that's the case, nobody would blame you for staying behind.
Do you want to stay behind with me?
Fine. Just don't blame me if it sucks. I did warn you.
We're prepared for the consequences. Kagero, show us the way.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, chapter 8. They speak the hidden truth. I was not expecting this area to be frozen. Hieno Mountain, frozen breath. Sheen's dang tail, I forgot.
I know they said it would be cold, but this is freezing.
I heard that it snows all year round in some areas. Don't catch your death out there.
At least there's a road. What the hell do you think Togetsu is thinking, building a city in a place like this? It's cold, it sucks, and it's a pain in the ass. I haven't even been this far on assignment before.
Who's down for turning back? Everyone? Great. Let's blow this popsicle stand.
Enough of that. We already decided we're going, so stop complaining.
I think you're going to regret it.
You seem awfully opposed to this. Are you hiding something about Togetsu from us?
Not at all. You know, maybe I'm imagining it, but it seems like you're pretty eager to get us all there.
It's something we all decided. Didn't we, Kasane?
Yes, and you agreed in the end.
I wouldn't call that agreeing. Can't win them all, I guess.
In any case, we need information, and that requires us to go to Togetsu. Now stop complaining.
It's freezing.
And no more mentioning the cold.
What the hell? Oh, okay. They look like creatures. I don't know how many of you guys played Commando Keen, but they kind of look like the little eyeball munch creatures from like the OG Commander Keen, and they're all over the place too. Some of them are bigger than others. I bet they're probably supposed to reference others, but I don't know. Because not that it matters too much to me one way or another. It's just kind of like a, oh yeah, this is a thing. Anyway, it doesn't look like it can go that direction, so I guess we'll just go around. But no, in reference to the last support conversation we just went past.
That other attacks with explosions. It's dangerous to get close.
What the fresh hell is this thing? Okay.
That seems to be the spot.
Well, that was weird.
If your body catches fire, it's gonna keep hurting you. Be careful.
It's over.
That I... Well, alright. I get full EXP for it blowing up.
Need me.
Alright. The thing is, I've recovered my HP out of combat, so it's like, well, oh well. It hit me, I guess. Gonna wait for it to come back a little bit. I guess Arashi...
Found our target.
Arashi?
That other over there.
Preemptive strike.
There we go.
Useless.
Yeah, she was the one that, I guess, took damage, but I don't know.
The enemy is attacking with electricity. You'll be shocked and unable to move if
I-
it hits you.
Not big on the sound effect, though. Ooh.
It's down. Let's finish it.
Okay. Well, it did. But that's okay. Hello. Anyway, in reference to what I was talking about with the support conversation, I get this, like, almost entrenched apathy after a certain point with many games. Where it's just kind of like, man, I wonder if this area, like, melts down at some point. Or I just have to chuck things at wall? That's apparently what I have to do. How do I pull up the map again? I swear there was a better. There we go. Well, do I go back the way I came, get the thing that I missed? Now that I know? I mean, obviously we've got all that there. Yeah, I'll go back a bit. Hello, what do we have here? More random mooks, it looks like.
Oh, that looks like our target.
Okay, there we go. And I'm just gonna kind of finish the thought on the enforced apathy. I think it's just like been there, done that before syndrome. Like over and over again in a lot of cases. Can you? Oh, I just hit it. Alright, fair enough. I should have thought of that. It was just like, I don't know. Throwing stars versus giant ice sculpture. Who's gonna win? Probably not the throwing stars. Oh, it's a video game. What am I expecting? Why would you say that? What does that even mean? Like, is that...
Let's use Arashi's hypervelocity.
Keep your guard up.
Is that supposed to be, like, a proposition?
Go ahead and use my power, Kasane.
Yeah, we just have all these explodey guys just all over the place, but it's just like... They're not threatening. I mean, they're bad for, like, Arashi, but, like, I could just dodge right through it. So, I don't know. Doesn't matter to me, I guess. Okay.
I feel like we see each other's faces all the time.
I just... Why would they say...
There's resource reading near here. You should
Why
check
would
it
they
out.
say any of this? Maybe that's the other thing. I just hate listening to all these characters constantly. I feel like we see each other all the time. Yeah, we're in the same squad. Like, that would be really stinking weird if, like, a coworker was just like, I feel like we see each other all the time, right? And it's just like, no. No, that is in fact not weird. That is, like, actively not weird. Okay, there we go. And... It'd be like sending, I don't know, messages to my friends just being like, boy, it's weird that we hang out all the time. And it's just like, is it? If somebody said that to me normally, I'd either think they, like, had an angle that they were trying to push, or, like, oh, that's creepy. There we go. Easy peasy. Like, oh gosh. You know what it reminds me of? The character is just saying weird shit that's, like, equally over-familiar and just kind of confusing. It reminds me of the weird things that people will say to streamers that they're, like, attracted to. I don't know about you guys, but I often will... I will often just follow... Oh, wow. There's not a single thing in sight.
I'll support you.
Tips, shock will be applied. Thank you. But, so, like, I frequently will specifically... Oh.
I can use this if I break it.
Well, alright. Oh, gosh, and yeah, I was wondering where all the ice chunks were, and here they are. So, these things are not resources, these are just things that I could have dropped on people. Alas, but okay. But I will follow streamers that get, like, weird, creepy comments on the regular. And I love to read it just because it's just like, people are...
I don't think there's a city out here.
There's no mistake. Togetsu is at the peak of Hieno Mountain. It's mostly deserted because of the harsh environment.
The people of Togetsu believe, leave the world behind and live for the teachings. I love the world, though. It's only natural for you to rely on me.
Yeah, see that? It's only natural for you to rely on me as he's standing behind me just watching. And it's just like, it's an inherently creepy sentiment, because it's just like, you're not helping. You're overestimating yourself, and it's just creepy of you to say that. But, so with a lot of these creep messages, it's like, you know, I know we have something together, and, like, you're always so nice to me, and, you know, we see each other all the time, and, you know, it just kind of feeds into this, like, constant weird delusion thing. But the messages are always just this, like, saccharine, like, you care about me as much as I care about you, and I won't believe any, like, no matter what you say, I will never believe otherwise. And it's just freaking weird. Like, imagine if you just, yeah, a coworker, not even a, well, I mean, in this case, maybe it is a coworker that you're close to.
Even if you don't need it, being invisible is fun.
That's also kind of creepy. You know what's great? Invisibility. You want to follow up on what you're using invisibility for? Oh, you're not just people watching? That's not helping. Like, I don't know. I realize I'm just picking at things here, but I'm just like, I got questions. And I haven't gotten any good answers lately. And then it just keeps throwing weird shit at me. Also, oh, hi. Okay. I guess we're just here now.
Show me what you got.
Okay. Really got to get the one that recharges my SAS gauge.
That other is our target.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. There we go. Thank you.
The enemy is attacking with electricity. You'll be shot.
Yeah, pretty sure I do that. Also, it's dead. Oi. Oi. Anyway, I realize I am absolutely looking... Oh, right, that's what I was going to say. I'm absolutely... Wait, what the hell kind of just cube thing is this? That's just freaky. Okay, I know I'm looking for things to nitpick, but, like, here's another mystery. So, they were getting this giant shipment of brains. Like, a massive shipment of brains from this largely deserted mountain cults that wants to leave the world behind. Like, those were easily hundreds of brains. Okay. Well, at least I can start hucking things. Never mind, there's not enough things to huck at this creature. Alright, fine. Oh. That was an ally block. Guess I should probably use a heal. And then just chuck things. Now here's the stuff that I can throw. There we go. I forget how to specifically target, like, a part of a creature's face. Because, unfortunately for me... Unfortunately for me, it seems to be... Okay, what am I even hitting it with? Okay, ice sculpture. Well, it did. Fine. But yeah, do we think any of these mysteries that I'm being thrown are ever going to get answered? I just want to go back to that. I should really grab my notepad, actually. It's on the other side of the room. Are we done? Oh yeah, we are done. Oh gosh, am I onto my third page of questions? I am. Cause yeah, where did Togetsu get all these brains? How do they have the population for this? Well, there's our answer. No one knows. But it has something to do with the others, maybe. You know what? It's fine.
I've been staring at the same face forever.
What does that mean? Also boss fight?
I didn't really have time to research Togetsu before we left.
I don't know much about it either, other than the fact that the Togetsu faith is headquartered there. How big is the city?
Technically, it's not a city. It only has the facility for the faith itself. It's full of weirdos with creepy obsessions about the moon. Honestly, the place was a nightmare.
I don't think you should be calling them weirdos. People are free to believe what they want. You might not have many good memories, but I think it's important for you to make an effort to understand them.
Yeah.
A blizzard is kicking up. Haruka, what's the weather supposed to be like around here?
That's strange. It should be clear and sunny according to the data. There aren't any readings of a blizzard. Oh, I'm reading another! Closing in from the front! A big one! Be careful!
Is that other causing the blizzard?
I think we know where the ice statue sculptures come from.
I'm freezing. My body won't move. This blizzard makes it even colder. We have to finish this soon.
This thing is covered in water. It was foolish to face me.
The other's body is covered in ice. We should break it.
Okay. There we go. Whoa, that was cool. Okay. Oh, it's got a thing on its back. Unfortunately, pretty much none of my... Oh, he's going under. Pretty much none of my attacks... Hello? Is that him?
The attack hit the enemy's outer shell. You might be able to break it.
Okay, nope. Screwed that combo up. Oh. Okay. Frankly, I'm never going to use this otherwise. Time to do brainy drainy super smashy.
Waste time.
I feel power bubbling up inside me.
Okay, let's see if I can knock him down. How long do I have? 20 seconds. Rude. Okay.
So annoying.
Okay. Let's go for a brain drain before it recovers. There we go. Well, that's almost a cool looking creature.
Let's finish this.
I still don't get what the hell they are, though.
Good job. There are no more other readings in the area.
Ugh. I'm always amazed at the variety of others.
What exactly are others?
Who knows? Could be the twisted work of evolution.
How far
Seriously?
is Togetsu? Isn't it dangerous that these others are appearing so close?
Others feed on humans, which there aren't a lot of here, so they really don't have that much of an incentive to attack.
New Himuka probably approved Togetsu's religious state because of this location.
Let's hurry on ahead while we still have the chance. We don't want to run into another one. Also, I'm starting to freeze like Arashi.
Right. Hey Kagura, where are you going? What's over there?
I thought I'd say hi to an old friend. I want to know if anything's changed since I was here last. Sorry I won't be able to show you around, but you guys should go on ahead. I'll catch up to you soon. Don't worry, I've come this far. I'm not going to turn around and leave now. Well, see ya!
Can never take him seriously.
I was hoping Kagura would stick around to introduce you, since no one knows you there.
It's fine. We'll just have to do it ourselves. I hope they let us inside. What is it, Kyoka?
Oh, it's nothing. We should get going.
What are others, anyway? I don't know, maybe evolution did it.
Aren't you tired of seeing the same face? I mean, it doesn't bother me if you're okay with it.
Now.
Are you okay, Kyoka? Oh, sorry. I shouldn't sigh. I just have a little headache. Like I always do.
It's over.
Well, don't work too hard.
The enemy is attacking with electricity. You'll be shocked and unable to move if it hits you.
None of that matters.
Pretty good.
Like, way to ruin the moment. I get this, like, ridiculous, you know, surfboard thing. And they're just one-shotting every single enemy in my way. The enemy's attacking with electricity. Yeah, I don't give a shit. I don't know. Can you imagine playing Sonic the Hedgehog and you're rolling around at the speed of sound and every once in a while Tails just chimes in to say, Eggman's robots are using guns, watch out. You know, I say that, but now I'm actually wondering if he does, like, if he straight up does that in one of the Sonic games. Like, Sonic Team is just, I'm not going to say neglectful enough of the Sonic games that there's a very real possibility they will absolutely do that. Like, they might have actually done that. I don't know, and okay. Let's go with this one. As long as I'm spanking with a giant ice sculpture, it pretty much can't do anything to me. I think I'm supposed to break the bulb in the center, but I just don't care. I could care, but it's just like, Brain Crush isn't that helpful. Speaking of, how many points do I have? I got 12. Whoa. What the hell? Okay. I realize that this specifically is, to some degree, the same reaction that I had during a couple of Destiny raids, now that I'm thinking about it. Like, I'm getting some serious Black Garden vibes from this. You know, you're on a bluff, you're looking out over a bunch of things.
I wonder, is my hair clip dirty?
Why, gosh. Why, looking at this view, and she's like, my hair clip's probably dirty. It's like, no, this is gorgeous, but also, what are these cubes? What are these giant cube things? Here, that's another one. What are giant cubes? Because, like, are these where like people live? No, can't be. They're too uniform. It's clearly not natural. They're just kind of there. I'm hoping going into this one will give us some explanations on that. But like, I legitimately would not put it past this game to just hand wave it. Just like the whole, what are others anyway? Oh, just, you know, maybe it's an evolution thing. I don't know. Like, I'm like mad. That is not an explanation.